A Lucas County jury orders Perrysburg health company Frontpath to pay $1.7 million in damages to competitor Medical Mutual Ohio. Mutual's lawsuit proved local government officials helped Frontpath secure health care contracts for years. Michael Tater talked with attorneys from both companies about the decision and how it could impact future bidding.
We're looking at tens and tens of millions of dollars to the taxpayers of Northwest Ohio.
That's how much Richard North, legal counsel for Medical Mutual of Ohio, claims was potentially lost in savings from competitor Frontpath Health, in his words, rigging the system. His employer sued Frontpath in 2017, claiming they recruited public officials within the city of Toledo and Wood County to their board of trustees to help them secure contracts.
They developed a system where the public officials would literally take our bidding information and our presentations, which are confidential, and turn them over to Frontpath.
During the trial, email evidence showed Frontpath had received Medical Mutual's 2015 pricing data from a Toledo public official who also happened to be a Frontpath board member. In the email, Frontpath's CEO at the time said she had received it, quote, confidentially. But sharing that information is against the law in Ohio. Frontpath attorney John Mchugh III says they did have that information, but it did not impact Frontpath's bids.
While we shouldn't have had it, and it's unfortunate that we retained it, there was no evidence that suggested that that evidence was actually used and taken advantage of.
Mchugh also disputed MMO's belief that Frontpath recruited public officials in secret for their own benefit. He says it was quite the opposite.
Each public entity knew who its representative was. The city of Toledo knew that Don Zerniak was on the board. Wood County knew that Pam Boyer was on the board because they appointed them.
And Mchugh says the board members, who were also public officials, were not the decision makers on final contracts. But MMO attorney North says they still influenced the decision.
This case has always been about leveling the playing field, showing the world, putting a spotlight on the fact that public officials were directly involved in wrongdoing.
Healthcare contracts for both Wood County and the city of Toledo will be up for bidding next year. In Toledo, Michael Tater, WTOL 11.